Sadat International Defense Consultancy Construction Industry and Trade Incorporated Company. About us. Our story. Sadat International Defense Consultancy Construction Industry and Trade Incorporated is consultancy, training, supply services company in the field of defense and security. Sadat Defense is the first and the only company in Turkey that internationally provides consultancy and military training services at the international defense and interior security sector. Sadat Defense was founded under the presidency of Brigadier General, retired, Adnan Tanriverdi, by 2012. Our mission is to contribute to world peace by developing defense and defense industry cooperation among friendly and allied countries through military consultancy, training and logistics services. Our philosophy. There is no unsolvable problem. There may be some problems waiting to be solved. Our services. Our consultancy services. Sadat Defense evaluates the military threats against the countries and both defines the possibilities of defensive strategies and resources of a country alone or same with its military alliances and organizes countries' armed forces against the probable military threats. Sadat Defense analyses the country's armed forces preparations for a war by inspections and determines the best solutions for revisions. Sadat Defense has the capability to establish units at the level of individual soldier, platoon, company, battalion, regiment, brigade, division, corps, army and force from A to Z and starting from the scratch. Our training services. Sadat Defense provides conventional warfare trainings and end-user trainings for militaries and their trainers and others from individual through highest units of land forces, navies and air forces of countries. Sadat Defense provides trainings of ambush, raid, road cutting, closing, destruction, sabotage and rescue abduction operations and counter-tactics and techniques to above for unconventional warfare organizations and related components for the need of national defense preparations of countries. Sadat Defense has special training programs which include special trainings for the personnel for special operations in conventional and unconventional wars to gain special qualifications and skills for the field of land, sea or air operations. Our supply services. Sadat Defense provides and implements determination, procurement, distribution, maintenance, and technical support services of any kind of vehicles, arms, equipment, spare parts, ammunitions, explosives, and logistics for countries' needs. Sadat Defense also supports the armed forces of the countries with supply services at their proactive cyber defense measurements and offensive software needs and necessities. Sadat Defense provides consultancy services to inspect, determine, modernize or reorganize and observe the executions applications of the military maintenance systems of armed forces at country level. Our products. Turnkey solutions. Sadat Defense produces turnkey solutions in the fields of consultancy, training, and ordnance in the field of defense and security. Some turnkey solution samples. Special Forces Training Centers. Sadat Defense has the capability to establish units at the level of individual soldier, platoon, company, battalion, regiment, brigade, division, corps, army, and force from A to Z and starting from the scratch. One of the examples of turnkey solutions we offer for the armed forces and police organizations is the establishment of turnkey special forces. We plan the organization, staff, and material structures of the special forces which have the capability to carry out cross-border special operations. We construct and equip the training, shooting, and sports facilities, headquarters, and dormitory structures, and have basic and special forces trainings done. Military standardization and metrology centers. Sadat Defense aims to achieve common military standardization in the field of defense industry and to easily carry out military logistics activities between countries through the institutions it briefly named as Military Standardization and Metrology Centers. Sadat Defense establishes standardization and metrology centers within the Ministry of Defense or defense industry presidencies of friendly and allied countries in order to carry out the standardization activities in an institutional manner. With this work, even if it has never been established before, based on an analysis of needs, it can be conducted by forming an institution from A to Z starting from zero, or by methods such as reorganization and modernization of an already existing unit. Border Surveillance and Protection Outpost. Sadat Defense Special Design Border Surveillance and Protection Outpost, Fortified Outpost, is equipped with state-of-the-art devices and technological systems which allows the most appropriate protection techniques and tactics to be applied by the border guards. Military Logistic Systems. Army Solutions. Training Simulation Concepts. A Shooting Range Solutions. Military Logistic Systems. Military logistic systems designed by Sadat Defense are a work aimed at increasing the success of training, military exercises or operations and seriously contributing to the success of possible operations, the need for rapid action and mobilization, also used by advanced armed forces. The main objective is to meet the need for transferring the elements fighting to the training, military exercise or operation area from where the barracks are located, as well as the logistics needs at the same speed. Armory Solutions. This new concept, designed and implemented by Sadat Defense, makes a significant contribution to the mobilization requirement of all modern armies. Mobile, portable and fixed modular army designs both increase the mission success of the country's armed forces and remove a significant deficiency even if it has low cost. Training simulation concepts. Advanced armies use training simulators in almost every branch. These simulators increase the quality of training and significantly reduce training costs. Mobile simulation systems developed by Sadat Defense are designed to easily deliver expert simulation systems to places where training is needed. Shooting ranges solutions. The shooting range systems designed by Sadat Defense are the areas where real shots can be made, pistols, rifles and even sniper rifles can be fired. Systems are evaluated in 3 categories according to their usage: mobile shooting range systems, portable shooting range systems, fixed modular shooting range systems. Our sample training programs. Depending on requests, Sadat Defense has ability to perform the basic and advanced trainings and orientation programs effectively with the training teams composed from professionals chosen from a large circle of reserves at all fields of armed forces of friendly countries in their own territories. Sadat Defense has an archive of documentations which includes of training plans, schedules, instructors' books and trainees' books to open and implement any courses for all branches and units for the armed forces of countries all around the world, and updates and upgrades this archive in accordance with the new technologies and developments, and also keeps ready to anytime use by professional teams of Sadat Defense. Sadat Defense's portfolio of trainers, instructors, is composed of young and experienced professionals who have special skills and capabilities on their subjects of expertise. Depending on the needs, Sadat Defense has possibility to expand the reserve of trainers as well. Sadat Defense recognizes that possessing and holding of well-trained persons as reserves qualified enough to respond all phases of a war contributes to national defense as much as that possessing technological and physical defensive instruments at least, and also minds and cares the importance of trainings and courses for individuals, small troops and special forces. General training programs. Sadat Defense provides military trainings on required subjects. Course titles related with to be given trainings and to be gained abilities and capabilities as result of these trainings listed below. Individual combat trainings, the small unit tactics. Basic course for special forces. Special advanced course for special forces. Alternative specialization courses. Land Forces training programs. Sadat Defense has ability to perform the basic and advanced trainings and orientation programs effectively with the training teams composed from professionals chosen from a large circle of reserves depending on requests at all fields of armed forces of friendly countries in their own territories. Sadat Defense has prepared comprehensive training documents, including the training plan, program, trainer and trainee lecture notes, that will be needed for the opening and execution of the courses related to each class and branch of the armed forces, and documents are ready to be used in the courses to be opened for the armed forces of the demanding countries. Naval Forces training programs. Sadat Defense has ability to perform the basic and advanced trainings and orientation programs effectively with the training teams composed from experts and professionals chosen from a large circle of reserves depending on requests at all fields of armed forces of friendly countries in their own territories. Sadat Defense has prepared comprehensive training documents, including the training plan, program, trainer, and trainee lecture notes that will be needed for the opening and execution of the courses related to each class and branch of the armed forces, and documents are ready to be used in the courses to be opened for the armed forces of the demanding countries. Air Forces training programs. Sadat Defense has ability to perform the basic and advanced trainings and orientation programs effectively with the training teams composed from experts and professionals chosen from a large circle of reserves depending on requests at all fields of armed forces of friendly countries in their own territories. Sadat Defense has the capability to provide air operations training on subjects of parachute, helicopter operations, electronic warfare, and UAV, with personnel who are experts in their field in Air Force training programs who have served in the Turkish Armed Forces for many years and have served as instructors in aviation-related branches. Sadat Defense has the capability to train jet fighter pilots by providing pilot training, type rating training, and jet fighter training for all types of aircraft and helicopters to the demanding country, with its pilot personnel who have retired after serving successfully in the Turkish Armed Forces. Police Forces training programs. Sadat Defense has ability to perform the basic and advanced trainings and orientation programs effectively with the training teams composed from professionals chosen from a large circle of reserves depending on requests at all fields of police forces of friendly countries in their own territories. Sadat Defense has prepared comprehensive training documents, including the training plan, program, trainer, and trainee lecture notes that will be needed for the opening and execution of the courses related to each class and branch of the police forces, and documents are ready to be used in the courses to be opened for the police forces of the demanding countries.